Hey guys, and welcome back to I Confess, a little mini series here on the channel where I sit down and read you snippets of my book, My Confessional, which you can go ahead and order right now, and please do, because it would actually mean the world. Anyway, we are already on chapter 11, so if you haven't seen chapters 1 through 10, then do feel free to go check those out. Yeah, let's dive right into it. This chapter is called Holy Water. For some of the songs, I wanted Irish instruments to add a flavour of my home to the record. Rick and Jonathan agreed and called up some session players. We booked in a studio in Dublin, one of my favourite cities, to add the final pieces to the puzzle. This week of intense recording was either going to make or break the album. I was ready. I had waited years for this moment and nothing was going to ruin it for me. The only somewhat questionable thing I was doing was popping pills. I was taking modafinil, a wakefulness promoting agent used to treat narcolepsy. As previously mentioned, I made copious notes on the day's sessions and would tick off everything on the to-do list, which I had pre-prepared for the trip. I wanted to ensure nothing got forgotten. I also filmed everything while I was out there. For the first time in my life, I felt like I had everything under control and I felt unstoppable. As well as the recording, it was amazing to be in my home country. When I left, I felt like everything was finally coming together on this project, that all the work I'd done hadn't been in vain, and that everything was on the up and up. Which was true until winter hit again. Gone was the glorious summer of sunshine and long days, replaced in its absence with dark grey clouds that loomed over London. As per every year, my depression came flooding back as quickly as the weather changed. Though I took numerous steps to ease its grasp on my stability, no amount of sad lamps, meditation, or self-care was going to stop the tropical storm that hit my mind. I don't exactly know when I clocked out of feeling things, and I wasn't fully aware that I had. With hindsight, I can see things much clearer. I stopped crying at movies, I stopped feeling happy when completing a task, and I sure as hell stopped connecting with people. It's very hard to explain those months without emotions. I just sort of existed. I was also starting to have what I can only explain as sober blackouts. I'd forgot hours and hours of my life that I'd only realise I'd forgotten when I'd see a photo or a video and realise I had no recollection of being there. I'd been on a date and realised that I hadn't heard a word they'd said in the last 10 minutes. Initially I passed it off as just being stressed. My words had left me. It would take me forever to get a sentence out. I tried to reference a painting or a song that I'd adored for years to someone, only to find that I'd forgotten the name. Things came to an all-time low by December. I'd begun to abuse sleeping pills to a hellish extent, leaving my memory even more shot and had me even more discombobulated. In December 2018, I ordered a bottle of wine to drink alone in my bedroom. With my first swig, I realised how futile this substance was. How could I have been so afraid of this for so long? It tasted revolting. I waited for something to happen. An epiphany of emotions is what I expected, but what I got was an empty bottle and a familiar emptiness. I awaited the repercussion of my life falling apart once more. How was I going to pull myself out of this one? Alrighty, so that is Holy Water. The very end of Holy Water. Sorry to leave you on a cliffhanger like that, but I promise it all makes sense in the next chapter, which coincidentally is the last chapter. So I very much hope you enjoyed that, or that it was enough to at least maybe make you consider buying a copy, or if you've already bought a copy, making you more excited to read the book. So thank you so much for your time, and I hope you're safe and well, and that you're having a happy day, and that the world is treating you the way you deserve. All right, bye.